MY EP Siren on all music streaming platforms. And let's do this video.
Hey main team, it's your girl MAEVUIM, and I'm back with another Zodiac Talk video. First of all, I'm gonna need a little bit of gloss. You know, I wanted to talk about freaking Aquarius men. I generally get squeamish talking about Aquarius because like it's like they're aliens, but I feel like if they realize and accept that they're the rebel outcasts, it's a little bit easier to maneuver with them rather than dealing with their egotistical behaviors. Now that you guys know, like, Aquarius is a fixed sign. Now the fixed signs is what? Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. The Aquarius is the opposite of Leo. Leo's the sun, Aquarius is what? Uranus. And I definitely don't really want to not give a fair explanation in this part 2 of the Aquarius men, because I do believe they are aliens in the form of humans trying to know what love is, because Leo is ruled by the heart. That's why Leos have a boiling hot temper and they're very passionate about how they maneuver life on a day-to-day basis. That's why they put their all into what they do, because they're ruled by the heart. I don't know what Aquarius rules. Aquarius rules, okay, urination, breathing, and a little bit of the nerves. But it's crazy because it's not Gemini. Gemini is a nervous placement as well as Aquarius, but Virgo is the one that rules the nerves in the small intestine. Because, like, you know, that whole you got a gut feeling situation? Yeah, that's all Virgo. But Aquarius, it makes sense because Aquarius too is another freaky deaky sign that likes to just do all kind of things, like any crazy, you know, fantasies, okay, that are projected in Pisces. They came from Aquarius. Aquarius is a mentally strong zodiac sign. It's very hard for you to see an Aquarius really crying or really like cracking without logic. You know what I'm saying? I love Aquarius because they're very mentally strong. They're the type of Aquarius are observers. So one thing about the higher octaves, because this video is going to give credit to the higher octaves of Aquarius men. One thing about Aquarius men is that they're men. Their zodiac sign is represented by the water barrier, but it's still a man. Virgo's the woman, Aquarius the man. That's why you notice Virgo's too, technically by definition of astrology, you know, because Virgo's earth and Aquarius is air. They're not supposed to be compatible, but you guys notice Aquarius and Virgos do tend to date sometimes. Megan Thee Stallion used to date Moneybagg Yo. She's an Aquarius woman, and Moneybagg Yo is an Aquarius man. So these are people that, and I noticed too, like, Virgos are mentally strong people, and when they get with an Aquarius, it's almost like a soulmate type of friendship, and it's a beautiful sight. It's a beautiful sight, okay? Something about this version of the Aquarius man is you have respect for your masculinity versus abusing it. You know, I did say the thing is with Aquarius is like they do live for out-of-body experiences through doing things for the greater good of humanity. So I do want to issue an apology to Harry Styles, because like I know he probably ain't gonna watch this, but like if he does, okay, at least you won't hear it from me. I did call him weird in my part 1 of Aquarius man video because I didn't understand. I didn't have the maturity to look into see why he was doing the things that he was doing, like wearing the dresses and stuff. But when I started doing some more research and having more awareness and where his heart was at with a lot of things, I don't know the man personally, but based off of what he's put out and what he's explained and how he maneuvers on his day-to-day life, or, you know, when he interviews, he seems like he has respect for humanity, especially with women. And I think he was doing that, like, listen, I'm a man, I want to put myself in your shoes, and I respect that. I think there's one thing about Aquarius men when they're in that higher evolution or high octaves of their existence, it's like they are humanitarians. Lower ones, they're like that You already know who I'm talking about, the one that be causing women to do crazy stuff, and they just sick. They just like to play the background versus being a part of the action. They're, you know, they say Aquarius too can be one of the weaker zodiac signs. Aquarius and Libra are the weakest zodiac signs. Like if you're born under that of your sun sign, it is a detriment, meaning you're cursed, because Aquarius is the opposite of Leo. Leo's the sun, so you're already a little bit behind. Okay, it is what it is. You're already a little bit behind, but you can get up, baby. You can get up. Okay, predict the future. Head ass. You can get ahead. You can get ahead. Mind over matter. That's what you see. So, yeah, I do want to list off higher Aquarius that deserve recognition. So, Cristiano Ronaldo, Logic, The Weeknd, Adam Lambert. I did a cover for his song. I can't wait to post that. Justin Timberlake, Ed Sheeran, and Rick Ross. I want to use Rick Ross for an example. Rick Ross has definitely gone through a majority of transformations in his life. He's a man's man. Y'all know Rick Ross be having a bunch of baddies, but he's so in touch with like different type of people. Like he's in touch with Orisha the goddess. She's a vegan advocate, and he's in touch with the rappers. He's in touch with the philanthropists. He's in touch with the investors. That's like some of the more higher forms of Aquarius, and it's the same thing with J. Cole. J. Cole definitely represents the higher octaves of Aquarius. Even Harry too. He straight up say, I'm a favorite of ASAP Rocky's music and stuff like that. So, and he collaborated with Lizzo. And you know, that's the thing with plus size women too. A lot of people don't really be like he's in. One thing about Aquarius is they're in for the greater good of humanity. So if whatever community or causes or things that take you away from the standards that are hindering you, they want to help you succeed in any way, shape, or form. That is one thing with the Aquarius. They will. Don't see them as a little bit. They are introverted, absolutely. They're not the extroverted. They're the observers. One thing about Aquarius is you can see their soul. You can see their soul before their body. Maybe it's just a main thing, but like every time I see an Aquarius, their eyes move before their body. Like their bodies are so stiff. Like even with Paris Hilton, their bodies are stiff, but their eyes are very active. And I think that's one of the easier ways, to point out if a person is an Aquarius and not just look at their eyes moving, because they astral project like crazy. These people, they're like I said, they're right before Pisces. These people have all the knowledge in their head. These are serial manifestors, serial manifestors. These are serial manifestors. And can you really be mad? I will say, when it comes to lower representation of Aquarius men, I don't like to talk about other people's partners, but Kirk, like having that lack of self-awareness and confidence and just like being stern. Like I know they're rigid, they're cold, they're fixed on, they are stubborn, but it's like they rather coward it out than to just do it like a Leo. That's one thing with Aquarius. Like some Aquarius just like, listen, I'm unique. I'm gonna wear green, pink, and yellow, and purple, and pink, and brown, and I am who I am. I'm gonna get this money. Like Harry Styles versus other people who try to deny it. It's like everybody else is gonna deal with the repercussions of your lack of self-awareness, and this is so annoying. Like serious. Like Aquarius people be the type of people to enable people rather than just face whatever whatever you're thinking about. Like how would you know how would you know whatever you're thinking about for the greater good of humanity isn't going to work out if you don't even practice or demonstrate what you want? I always say practicality solves all problems. So why live in your head when you can make it your reality? You know what I'm saying? I will say some of the characteristics that fall with the Aquarius man. It's just like they always strive to be the rebel, the one that's different, one that's unique, one that's arrogant, one that's rude. Just always wanting to be the one that's different. They don't want to be a part of humanity, but you want to contribute to it. So whether those were bullies, they want to join in on the bullying. Whether those are people who are, you know, doctors, then they'll join in on the like these people too. They kind of lack like having a backbone and being self-aware for the greater good of humanity. That's one thing about Aquarius. This is like it's hit or miss. You know what I'm saying? So definitely another thing that I will be aware of dealing with the Aquarius man. Other than that, you know, aside for the lower nature of their possessiveness and egotism and stubbornness, I do think Aquarius men do have the capacity to be good partners. They do. I think they just have to want it more for themselves than want their partner to want it for them. Like, these people demonstrate telepathy and mind control more than anybody. They always want things to happen but don't want to act on it. So they don't want, it's kind of like, yeah, like I said, when people say Libras and Aquarius are cursed, I can see it. Because like Libras don't know to have a backbone. They don't. Always in the fucking, excuse my language, always in this. The same thing with Aquarius. Like, they want something, but that's behind the doors. But when it's time to be gangster up in the front, they don't want to. They don't want it. They don't want to have to deal with the repercussion that comes with taking that risk. And that's the thing that comes with a fixed sign. They're hard to move out of their comfort zone. Okay? So if you're gonna deal with this type of Aquarius man, and if he got his money right, compromise. If he ain't got his money right, you're gonna be looking like Jaden Alexis and Blueface and Krishan. Okay? If you're interested in having a one-on-one phone call with me, and we could talk about your birth chart, we can do a love chart compatibility or a life path number analyzation, go to MAEVUIM.com, click on the Mean Team tab, and select whatever your service. Also, when it comes to love compatibility video, those are $5 upon request. Those are done immediately within 48 hours, and I can't wait to do those for you. Other than that, Mean Team, I love you. Until then, see you in the next video. Bye!